The Iraqi plan to invade Kuwait was enough for the United States to plan a full-scale war using air, sea, and ground forces with cutting-edge technology. Thus, the Desert Storm project emerged. The suggestive title not only related to the interference of these war vehicles in the area, but also anticipated the intense reign of American attacks on Iraqi troops. Divided into 4 phases, Desert Storm was conceived with coordinated attacks by air, sea, and land. The strategy of the first phase had been used in World War II to attack the nervous system, the infrastructure of the Iraqi government. The weapons would be aimed at the military leadership's facilities and Baghdad's communication and electricity systems, as well as the Iraqi radars. In the second stage, the coalition would attack the Iraqi Air Force in Kuwait and bridges, ports, and railroads in Iraq. In the third, the main targets would be Saddam's Republican Guard and what remained of the enemy's weaponry. In the fourth and final phase of Desert Storm, a ground attack would expel the invaders from Kuwait. With this strategy, the Americans moved toward the Gulf. According to government calculations, only the air campaign, called Instant Thunder, would be enough to expel Saddam's 550,000-man army from Kuwait. To facilitate movement, Saudi Arabia served as a base for most of the over 600,000 military personnel from coalition countries. French, British, Saudis, and Dutch, among others, who also joined the war. The United States alone sent about 500,000 military personnel. In the Gulf of Oman were the American naval bases. The first troops, consisting of 18,000 men, arrived in 20 amphibious ships at the start of Operation Desert Shield, which preceded Desert Storm. A month after the invasion of Kuwait, the Marines were already waiting for a signal to start bombing the Iraqi army. On January 17, 1991, at 2:38 a.m. Baghdad time, the war began, with Apache helicopters destroying 2 radars southwest of the Iraqi capital. 5 F-117 aircraft attacked power towers, communication centers, and the presidential palace. 7 ships in the Persian Gulf and the Red Sea launched Tomahawk missiles at Baghdad. Only 1 coalition pilot died on the first night compared to hundreds of Iraqi casualties. The air campaign, Instant Thunder, had 84 strategic targets to be combated in the first week. 35 of them were in the center of the capital. If all were destroyed, Saddam Hussein would have no control over the city, his army would be expelled from Kuwait, and the power of the dictator's party Ba'ath would be numbered. The first wave of coalition attacks destroyed Baghdad's communication system. Much of the electrical installations were also hit, leaving the city in darkness.